Hello everyone and welcome to another high elo game of Age of Empires. Today my wife brought home a family-sized pack of Cadbury Dairy Milk mini bars. Big mistake, big mistake, as Villese, playing as the Portuguese in blue, gets ready to take on DauT, playing as the Japanese in red. Now while the players herd their herdables explore their immediate enclosed off surroundings and try to go up to feudal, most likely castle, as fast as possible, let's take a look at the civ matchup we'll be watching today. Now, the Portuguese are a mixed land-based naval civilization whose economic bonuses allow it to take advantage of its very powerful gunpowder units to get an early game boost to your economy. Portuguese foragers also generate wood while they collect berries. All Portuguese units cost less gold. All technologies are researched faster, except going up to the next age. And once you hit Imperial Age, if we're lucky enough to see this game get to Imperial, the Portuguese can build their unique structure, the Feitoria, an economic building that auto-generates all 4 resources, but does take up 20 population space. Now, using all these bonuses, features, and amazing economic abilities, the Portuguese can field an impressive gunpowder-based army since they have access to every single non-unique gunpowder unit in the game on both land and sea, although sea not going to play a role in this game at all. And all of these gunpowder units can be upgraded to fire more accurately at moving targets and to increase the speed of their projectiles, both of which strongly benefit their unique unit, the organ gun. This is a gunpowder siege unit that fires 5 or 6 bullets in a small spread, designed to hit multiple targets at once, and does come with a nice +1 attack bonus against infantry, skirmishers, and buildings. Now, immediately to the east, we've got DauT, playing as the Japanese in red, very much a civilization that focuses on their infantry. The Japanese have access to all infantry units in the game with all barracks and blacksmith upgrades, and all of their infantry units attack 33% faster starting in feudal, which greatly benefits their unique unit, the samurai. This is a medium infantry unit with a lightning fast attack and an attack bonus against other unique units. Now, to support their infantry on the field of battle, Japanese trebs themselves can be upgraded to fire faster and pack and unpack faster, and their towers can be upgraded to fire 2 extra arrows. Now, to help save resources to pay for their military endeavors out on the map, Japanese mills, lumber camps, and mining camps all cost half the price. Now, we'll see. I said initially that the players are going to rush their butts up to Castle Age, because generally, if you didn't notice, we are on Arena. Generally, on an enclosed map like this, players follow a 3-part, let's call it a trifurcated meta. Ooh, are you going to build a nice mill here to block yourself? Always love to see little nooks and crannies in Age of Empires. There we go. As I was saying before I interrupted myself, generally the meta on enclosed maps like this is 3-part. First, the players rush up to castle. Second, once in castle, they build monasteries and start fighting over these shiny little diamonds, maybe not diamond, gold relics, although it kind of looks like porcelain or some kind of marble mixed in with some gold. And then once all 5 relics are accounted for, have been taken to the respective national museums of the civilizations, we enter phase 3, where the players build big ol' armies and try to kill each other on the field of battle. Now, the reason I say usually I would say stuff like that is because of this player. Always a big question mark with DauT, whether or not we're going to see any kind of early game aggression. Man, oh man, does DauT like to be aggressive, and man, oh man, does he have a civilization that can allow him to be very aggressive. Remember, the Japanese towers can be upgraded to fire 2 extra arrows, but that is a Castle Age upgrade that requires a castle. So we'll see if DauT hits castle, drops a castle, or if he tower rushes, or if he rushes at all. For now, he seems to be more interested in just exploring the map, as both players are. Just the outer extremities has located 1 relic, 2 relic. Villese has located 1 relic, and now just the tip of a 2nd, and I see he's seen the 3rd as well. So, okay, it looks like he's going to catch wind of the 4th relic as well if he makes a left turn here, which he does. Okay, so which one has he not seen? Oh, the one that's right next to his base. Very sour. Okay, DauT looks like he's discovered. Oh no! Oh no! How sour is that? Literally the tile over and misses the relic. Yikes. That being said, he is headed up to feudal, is our Japanese, off the back of 22 villagers. Where are you 5 villagers going? Oh man, like I said, usually we get to see a fast castle, but going up to feudal off the back of 18 villagers doesn't smell like fast castle to me. 2 villagers on stone smells like a bit of a tower rush. If I can use my olfactory senses here. Is olfactory for smell? Yeah, right? I think olfactory is for smell. Sometimes the words, they're confusing, you know? And here we go, a tower. Villese is going to see it basically right away, especially since DauT is going to alert him by attacking the wall for some reason with this weak unit. Why the hell did you do that? Why would DauT attack this wall, drawing his opponent's eyes to this part of the map right as he's about to drop a tower and a barracks here? The barracks probably he doesn't see. Yeah, no line of sight just yet for these units. Not the units, sorry, the walls. But I'm not too sure why DauT attacked here. You know, you always want to maybe hope that your opponent won't see that you're about to tower rush. And Villese still 40 seconds away from Feudal Age. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should he have built a palisade wall, or should he have just waited until he hit Feudal so that he could build a stone wall instead? I mean, obviously no one ever wants to waste stone. But if your opponent is pushing into you, and I mean, only with a tower that's not going to knock this wall down anytime soon, even with 3 villagers and a scout, I think Villese had time. I don't think he needed to rush this wall off here. I don't think he needed to build a wall at all, even if he's going a counter tower. But DauT's making himself at home. This is what I was talking about. Generally, players rush their butts up to Castle Age. DauT, with his aggression, has firmly ensconced both players in Feudal Age. Although our Portuguese take a look at the resources, not for long. 100 more food, and he will probably rush up to Castle to start getting out some more powerful units to get rid of this tower. Okay, right as I say tower singular, he plops down a second, so towers. Looks like Town Watch completed there. So our Japanese is going to see a good amount. Blue still has not seen any of the infrastructure behind this, so he thinks it's a pure tower rush. He thinks he's safe with palisade walls and a tower of his own. But if this tower goes up right in this nook where blue can't reach him, this palisade wall here might be in trouble. And now there's an archer in the tower itself, and he's building another archer, training another archer rather. Ooh, these red villagers are in a spot of trouble though. Not a lot of room to maneuver here, not a lot of space for them to move around. This archer as well, ooh, decides not to take any damage with fletching. This tower's range for our Portuguese well beyond DauT's comfort level. As he loses a villager, will probably lose a second. No. Oh no, the tower's full. Oh, the tower's full. I bet he wishes he was a Teuton right now and not a Japanese. Okay. Every man needed here to bust a hole in that palisade. Now Villese scrambling, building a secondary wall off to his secondary wall off, and a secondary wall off to that. So oh my god, how many wall offs are being built here? Villese basically doing whatever he has to do to make sure he can hit Castle Age, but he's got to get his gold count up. Doesn't matter what he decides to build, if it's a mangonel, if it's a knight, if it's anything, he needs gold for it. Right now he's got a good amount of wood, but he needs to survive. He's not exactly hitting Castle Age with the infrastructure in place. He doesn't even have a barracks. He's got a blacksmith, which tells me we're going to see a siege workshop, if I'm not mistaken. And if you guys know, I get mistaken a lot. And okay, not in this case. So siege workshop is down. Not enough gold, I don't think, for a mangonel just yet. Not enough wood for anything just yet, to be honest. In a DauT. Once this siege workshop goes up, depending on what he builds, I think this entire operation here by DauT is basically run its course. What are we building? What are we building? What are we building? Keeping our eyes peeled on the top left, the top left, bottom left. I swear I know my directions, but the archers, I love the mixing in of the archers, making sure that they can zone out these villagers from constructing more and more backups. A stable going down as well. So DauT is basically getting everything he can here. The only military structure here, building the only military unit, the mangonel, not really counting the scout. Not much the scout can do behind these houses. Let's take a quick look back home. What DauT has. He's going up to 35 villagers. He's housed. He's building another house to make sure. But look at the army count, 9-1. 35 villagers to 31. So he's got a pretty powerful economy behind this. Does our Japanese. The only question is, how are these Feudal Age units going to handle this mangonel? They see it. They immediately retreat. Is he going to cancel the tower? Yeah, he does cancel the tower. By the way, is he going up to Castle Age himself? No. I was wondering where all his resources are. They are right here. They are in human form and horse form. And he is doubling down. He's got 3 scouts, 9 archers with a 10th on the way. Again, going through this bit of a gauntlet here. But the tower misses. Oh no, Villese missed his wall off. Oh my goodness, Villese missed his wall off. Repair. Too slow. He loses the mangonel. But doesn't matter. He's got enough resources for 1 more, 2 more, 3 more now. Okay, complete the wall off. Okay, so now DauT, his scouts, one of whom died, are trapped in here. This guy has literally 1 HP. His horse will stumble on a blade of grass and die at this point. This one almost full HP, but against a town center, not too much it's going to accomplish. Yeah, it's going to die. 1 scout here from Villese, enough literally to kill both of these without even trying. DauT. I don't know that DauT should be sticking around here now that mangonels are out, now that his expeditionary force inside Villese's base is dead. At this point, use your economic advantage and just try to get your butt up to Castle Age. Tell me he's researching Castle Age. No, not yet. I mean, he is doubling down here, but the mangonels are going to keep this attack very contained. There's this primary or secondary rather gold in the forward position, but there's a much more secure gold position here in the back for our Portuguese. And if our Portuguese can get to Castle Age, ooh, that's going to be bad news bears for the Japanese. We'll see what our Portuguese decides to do in Castle. He's got 0 villagers on stone, which suggests perhaps not organ guns. But the lack of a barracks is also somewhat confusing. So I guess he's just happy to sit on 2 mangonels and clear this up for a while. Of course, the longer he waits, the longer he takes to clear this up, the more time DauT is going to have. Oh, nah, you know, he's on full retreat now. Now he's heading up to Castle Age. And now Villese has to strike. Villese has to strike while the iron is hot. He is down 2 villagers. He's down 7 army count. He does have a second town center up a long time before DauT will even have the ability to build a second town center in Castle Age. So he's got an opportunity here, does Villese, to overtake his opponent economically. Militarily, he's got to rush. He's moving a little bit too slow for my liking. DauT is probably going to try to distract as long as he possibly can with some of these units missing, dodging, dipping, ducking against these mangonel shots. I mean, Villese must have seen, yeah, he's seen the stable. He still hasn't seen the archery range in the barracks. Like I said, this attack by DauT completely stalled, completely over, but in 40 seconds, he's going to be in Castle Age. Villese is going to have a nice, healthy villager lead. Probably like if I had to guess, by the time he hit Castle, 8 or 9 villager lead. But Villese is taking perhaps a little bit too long. Oh, beautiful zoning out of these 2 scouts. Otherwise, that could have potentially been another dead mangonel. Beautiful last second. Don't destroy your own house. Beautiful last second play there by our Portuguese. But as I was saying, is he giving DauT a little bit too much time? Look at DauT's resources. 600 gold, 500 food he just spent. Or sold, or did something with all his stone. No, he didn't sell it. He went 1, 2, 3 town centers. Okay, so he's going to boom behind this. And to be honest, that's not a bad play, because Villese does not appear to be putting on any aggression whatsoever. Keep in mind, behind his attack, this is DauT's vision. He sees literally everything. Villese cannot move out of his own base without DauT seeing what color socks he's wearing. And now Villese is trying to figure out what is going on. Sends out his scout. No one gives a rat's ass about relics. I love it. I love it. I'm he spent all that time talking about the 3-part meta, opining like some kind of I don't know what, opiner. And at the end of the day, no one is going for the relics. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they are going after the relics. One monk with the book and the crook and the sandals is heading down. Is he heading down to heal? There's 2 missing HP, or is he going after the relic? Dumb. He's going after the relic. Of course he is. Ooh, good attack round there by Villese, or maybe not an attack round, just an attack period. So his mangonels are clearing up the infrastructure. He is heading up to Imperial. Why is Villese rushing up to Imperial? I'm not understanding this at all. Off the back of 59 villagers, DauT is caught up, and now it has more villagers. He's getting redemption, so he's going to be able to convert these mangonels at will. Castle for our Portuguese. I'm really curious why he didn't take those 1,800 resources and just double down on a whole bunch of Castle Age military and just swarm his opponent. You know your opponent doesn't have much. How do I put this? Age of Empires is very much a game of economics, and economics is all about scarcity. You know, if your opponent invested a whole bunch of resources in attacking you, he probably doesn't have that much back home. And there's the convert on the mangonel. He sees the castle going up as well. Oh, and he delays it. It's stuck at 74%. Stuck temporarily maybe, but stuck nonetheless. Villager takes... Why didn't she die? Oh, DauT. Beautiful attack rounds escape to the safety of this nook. But now he's trapped in the nook. The maneuverability is not that great. Mangonel's exchanging fire. Oh, that is very sour for Villese. But I guess the silver lining, he will get his castle up, leaving the stable with 95 HP. A bit of a risky move, but what the hell's going to pop out of there that you're not going to see and react to right away? University. So he's going organ gun. And again, I ask, if you're going organ gun, why did you spend 1,800 resources going up to Imperial? We'll see. Will the Trebs pop out? He doesn't know that he even needs Trebs, to be honest, right? He doesn't see the castle here. We see it with our caster view, but he doesn't know that there's a castle there. And as far as he knows, his opponent is stuck in Castle Age. But in any event, let's see if it works out. Enough of me questioning the players. Not something I really like to do. Feitoria number 1, Feitoria number 2 are going up. Remember, you'll see his population jump up. Or rather, I guess it already has jumped up the second he placed it. Weird that it... I thought the population would jump up by 20 once you complete the structure, not once you actually place the structure. Oh my god, look at this train of relics. This is 3 relics. Our Japanese is going to have 4 relics. Okay, so taking a bit of a delayed approach to the meta. First, they didn't really rush up to castle. Then in castle, they didn't really rush to get the relics. And now they're not really building armies. 4 organ guns against 5 feudal age archers and a few monks. Let's see what the players can do here. Why do I only see that he only has 2 relics? How long did it take? Oh, he doesn't have a gate here? Yeah, he has a gate here. Why didn't they go through there? What is he doing? What is DauT doing? What is happening? Are they going back to the forward position? So he's going to have all 5 relics. Why did he move them into the forward position? Curiouser and curiouser. This game. And now they've stopped. Now there's a 4th relic being taken out. What is going on here? Why did DauT want to take all 4 relics out at the same time when there's already just 1 relic? I have no clue what's going on. They don't even look like they're going towards the monastery now. Where are they going? What are you doing with your relics? Okay. Okay, now he's got all 5 relics. Does our Japanese in red. Let's see what he's building. Okay, so our Japanese, not atypical, going ranged units. In 2.5 minutes, he'll be an Imperial as well. But the Trebs are already here. 2 of them crossbows to support a monk, a idle villager, and a few organ guns. Ballistics being researched as well. Looks like there was a organ gun that got converted, unless the Japanese are able to build organ guns all of a sudden. Monks are going to zone all of this out. Fervor. Okay, converted organ gun dies. 1 monk down, 2 monks down, 3 monks down, 4 monks down in exchange for literally 3 crossbows? Maybe 4 crossbows? Not a terrible. Oh my god, and a trebuchet! I don't know what DauT's doing, but I don't mind it at all. And now the villager joins on in the attack, stabbing it with her sword. Oh my goodness. What an absolute bonkers game. What just a bonkers game. Just goes to show you, look at the kill count, total of 33 kills in 35 minutes. A game doesn't have to have massive amounts of kills in order to be absolutely bonkers, with converted trebs, relics being shuttled around like I don't know what, played with. I'm glad he removed them from the forward position, but now the crossbows are arbalest, but our Japanese is in Imperial Age. They have a pristine archer line, so they can put up a pretty damn strong defense. He's got 16 elite skirmishers, which should be able to zone out these Portuguese ranged units quite well. Nothing really here in the Portuguese army except for the trebuchets. Oh, he's going bombard cannon as well. Okay, so destroying the monastery. There's going to be one. There's going to be another one behind it. In the meantime, red needs to keep producing. Your army count is lower. You've got a lot more villagers. You've spread out all over the map. Your opponent doesn't see any of it, by the way. Oh no, he does. He's got an outpost here to the left. Ooh, I don't know who's coming out on top here. I mean, the arbalests are dying to the skirmishers, but at the same time, the skirmishers are being wrecked by these organ guns to the south. That being said, if you're trading out organ guns and arbalests for skirmishers, you are not being very efficient. Oh, he's going after the infrastructure. Brilliant move. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. They fall in big old bursts of dust, but 3 more being built behind us using 5 villagers. Amazing. DauT knows he's got to get his army numbers up, especially with these incredibly powerful gunpowder units now. Oh god. And in a second, they're going to be fully upgraded, these ranged units. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, he takes a massive ball to the face. Another one. That's... look at them. Pancaked on the ground. Even more die on the retreat. And DauT is in serious trouble. He's researching relics, gold mining. I don't know that that's necessarily what you want to be doing right now. Villese not being as judicious with his units as he probably should be, but does he care? He's got 41 army count to 10. He doesn't know that, but we do. The score is also must be making him smile. He's up about 40%, 30 to 40% higher score. He's here with bombard cannons. He sees that there's nothing that the Japanese can put up against this massive army that he's got. If they had it, it would be on the field of battle, and it is not. I shouldn't say it would be on the field of battle. It'd be on the field of battle or doing some kind of side attack, which he sees that it's not. So he knows that this is all that DauT has. We know it, and he should know it as well. 2 more converts on the organ guns. But he's losing his monks. This is all. I mean, look at how much gold our Japanese has. That's a lot of gold. Okay, I guess he could train about 20 monks if he wanted to. The question is, does he have the time? Oh, the Trebs are in trouble. This one has how much HP? 3 HP. Send a skirmisher. Send 1 skirmisher. Look at that big old cloud of dust. It doesn't even die. DauT desperate. He has 60 stone. He's gonna have to use some of that 3,000 gold that he has to buy stone. Otherwise, this castle is down. And if this castle is down, I don't know that it's... Oh my god, another terrible bombard shot for DauT. Oh no, he's just taking too many bad balls to the face. and all of his monks are basically dying. One monk for one organ gun at this point of the game when you're down 70% army count is not gonna cut it. I love the never-ending construction, like beavers building a dam. These villagers, there's a lot of them. Let's see what he can get done here. Now there's skirmishers for our Portuguese as well. Why is he not bringing the rest of his army forward? Are they just busy here? Oh god, he's just wrecking everything that our Japanese has. DauT doing a fantastic job though of expanding north, but look at his army count, 18. It's going up. It's slowly going up. Villese though playing this perfectly, attacking forward with his organ guns, his skirmishers. I was gonna say arbalests, but he doesn't have any left. The lead organ gun on the way. So I believe right now against skirmishers they don't have, or against buildings they don't have, but once they're elite, now it should have a +1 against building. The building comes in for the elite version. I mean, come on, this guy's got 3 HP. As I was saying, Villese, perfect army positioning. The bombards in the back, the trebs in the back, the skirmishers and the organ guns in the front, and he's just producing more and more. He's supply capped at 200 thanks to those 2 Fetorias. His resources are also crazy. Look at DauT's resources. What the hell is going on? Oh, what's going on is that he's dead. He's absolutely dead. Oh man, I mean, stables are great, but he's got no upgrades whatsoever. Not bloodlines, none of the attack upgrades. He's got 1 armor upgrade, and now he's getting pushed in here. And where can the villagers go? I mean, I guess he could keep playing a game of you know, dangling carrots in front of Villese and build more infrastructure here. But Villese, I mean, look at these 2 players, they're rich. When's the last time we saw a pro player GG with 4,000 gold? DauT dying like a pharaoh, entombed with his gold, his I was gonna say stone, but he doesn't have any, his food and his wood. Army count at 3. Wow, what an absolute bonkers zany game. I love this game, and I love the use of the Portuguese, not the use, the positioning of the Portuguese army. I love the units in front just whittling down DauT's army. DauT taking really bad engages here. Really should not have taken engage. When you're outnumbered this badly, what is this, 24, 25 to 8? What are you? You're basically 3 to 1 outnumbered. You should not be taking engages. You should be running away, gathering your units, or trying to poke from the side or distract. Although I say that, you know, sitting in the comfort of my chairs, about to gorge myself on chocolate bars, he didn't have that luxury. Villese pushing in through this part as well. Town center that was here goes down, and DauT has expanded well. He still has 137 villagers, still has enough gold to buy himself a ticket to Mars if he wanted to. What he doesn't have is an actual military, because the second a structure goes up, the structure goes down. He's got, oh man, 5 bombard cannons now with their attack bonus against buildings, 240. They don't need to be Haufnitzas. They can just absolutely I believe at this point, one-shot buildings, no? 40, 240, maybe not one-shot, 2-shot. Trebs, though, are definitely going to help, and yeah, doesn't matter how rich he is, doesn't matter that he just completed his infrastructure. He just can't have a moment's rest. Villese just pushing with his army, and whatever comes out of these stables is going to be scouts right now. He doesn't even have enough time to upgrade them. Again, no upgrades whatsoever. I'm surprised that he built stables and didn't double down on archery ranges. Again, the Japanese archery line is pristine. Their infantry line, pristine. Not that I wanted infantry here at all. Doesn't have the upgrades on those at all. But maybe instead of 4 stables, it should have been 4 archery ranges. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. All I know is that this was an absolute zany game. DauT doing what DauT does, which is quickening the pace, putting his opponent inside a pressure cooker, not under a pressure cooker. That wouldn't be so bad. Inside a pressure cooker. Villese, though, held strong, rushed his butt up to castle, got that mangonel, or those mangonels, plural, out. And then once that happened, DauT went home, built up a massive economy, but perhaps overdid it a little bit on the economy and not as much focus on the military as there should have been. and step by step he retreated, and step by step our Portuguese advanced. And even though our Japanese built an impressive number of military buildings, ultimately he does succumb to this Portuguese army, which is just, again, it's perfectly positioned, and the composition is perfect to deal with what DauT has. Skirmishers, organ guns in the front to get rid of any monks, to get rid of any skirmishers, and then the bombard cannons in the back to punish any kind of clumping, or if that's not happening, then to take down buildings, while the Trebs just absolutely wreck and ransack and demolish everything they can. And using that army, our Villese, our Portuguese, is victorious. Let's take a quick look at the stats. Skirmisher on skirmisher violence, PKPM, one at the end of the game, one at the beginning of the game, although a bit of a relaxed game for both. Economically, I don't see them. Yeah, look at that. The 5 relics really helping out, 2,000 gold, but you know, he died with 4,000 gold in his pocket, so not too sure. Economically, identical economies. Trash resources going to our Japanese, rare elements and minerals going to our Portuguese. Let's take a look at converts. That was fun. 10 converts out of an army high of 122 is about 8%. Not a bad rate of conversion. And here's the real kicker, though. Look at this. 13 villagers killed, 166 kills for our Portuguese. And DauT, this is the exact kind of number, you know, a 3-to-1 almost, that you expect when you're always outnumbered 3-to-1. DauT just did not gather his army in large enough numbers to put up a stiff resistance. He was always outnumbered, and when you're always outnumbered, you're always going to die. The Age of Empires is a very simple interface when it comes to that kind of stuff. There's no flank maneuvers, there's no enemy unit morale or anything like that that's built into some other games. It is very simple. When it's a matter of mathematics, if you're outnumbered 3-to-1, you are going to lose, unless you're outnumbered villagers to Teutonic Knights, in which case you're probably going to win. But that didn't happen here. Villese, with the beautiful army, the beautiful hold, and the beautiful push, takes the W, but GG to both players. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips and make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so that you're notified of my latest uploads.